price.
I'm seeing the biggest all finance.
Let's get going.
And so, Minister for Presidential Affairs, so we are currently in the warehouse, and as you can see,
So this is the warehouse.
This warehouse
Of what?
metric tons
Tons of rice in country.
in this warehouse. And so the president is being showed that there is sufficient rice. Now the government wants to maintain $13 per bag price.
They told the press. The press the press didn't want the press was saying different things. Don't come here, you can't talk to the post and the rest. Don't say the post and the rest.
The importers all are selling $13 the rice. Jordan Army, CEO of SWAT. The rice sold always by $13. This is the government price being more than 3 years.
You're in my way, sir, please.
So we are concerned about the inavailability of rice on the market. You can't tell us how is it in surplus here at their warehouse and it's not been seen outside?
That Ministry of Commerce and us, together we're trying to organize the sales because taxi drivers, butchers, carpenter, mechanic men, everyone selling rice. So we ask the government to have a Ministry of Commerce to come help us how to sell and to line the people who really they have business registration for to sell rice. So this is what we are doing.
Sir, my name is Winston Bladden from Mannah FM. How much are you selling your rice?
$13.
My name is Sekou Sharif from Boss of Liberia. I listened to you say you've had some engagement with the Ministry of Commerce as to how you guys can sell the rice. When did you do something?
Morning time. Even today we have a team from Ministry of Commerce to help us to see who is entitled to rice or not.
Okay, my name is Trojan Kazulu, and of course, I want to know, because according to you, you want to know who is selling rice and who is not selling rice in order to sell the rice too. Is this why we've got the apparent shortage of rice on the market?
I know there is shortage. You can see the rice.
I'm talking about outside, not
well, I
here.
don't know about outside. I know why we are selling rice. We are delivering rice.
So what has been the measure put in place as to give you a clear picture as to who are those you need to sell the rice?
They have business registration, simple, for rice sellers, rice dealers.
Okay, my name is Matt.
Okay, Dr. President, welcome here at the airport facility. We're sorry about your presence here. You can tell us...
I came here to see because 2 years ago, he promised us that there will be no rice shortage. And coming here into the warehouse again 2 years ago, you can see that there's no shortage. I think the misinformation that what people carry. And we sat with these people. We said that rice price will never go up. It will stay the same because this is our staple food. So I'm here today to verify, because I listened to Mr. Sherry just yesterday at my office. I listened to so many journalists, and what they were saying is contrary to what we see here. So what we need to do is to give the rightful information to the public. And this is what we're doing. This is our country. If anything happens in the country, all will be vulnerable. So when press are giving misinformation, it's wrong. And this is my problem with you people. You know, you need to come and ascertain what wrong with you coming to the store and look here and go to all the rest dealers and let them talk to you so you can tell the public instead of making up your own story. And this is why I left my job today to come here, because this man promised me 2 years ago that there will be no rice shortage. And what we see here today, rice is not short on the market. Rice is available. Now, how the rice is distributed, who buying it, that's the problem, because there's no more RPDs. We allow Liberians and anyone to sell rice if you wish to. So it's not a problem. The reason we came here to know that rice is not available. But look behind you, look in front of you, look beside you. You can see that the very place we came to when we started our assignment as government. We sat with this man at my house to make sure that there will be no rice shortage while we are here. So you can see, so you go and explain the story in a very positive way so our people can know that rice available. They have to take the time to get the rice and go on the market. I said, and I will say it again, rice is our staple food. It's the only commodity that will be expensive in the country. We will not allow that.
Mr. President, Julius J of OKFM. So the real issue affecting people out there is the issue of pricing. Even your Ministry of Commerce released a statement yesterday that it has also gotten info that people are selling rice up to $22 a 25 kg bag. That is the point.
Well, sir, I mean, people desire to cheat. We just have to monitor that. So we got to make sure that we enforce the law. So those that are getting the rice cheaper want to blow the price up so they can get them. Everywhere in the world, people cheat the market. So it's not something new, it's not something strange. But our law enforcement, we have to get around to enforce the law that no one will sell the rice most expensive. The price of the rice should be the price of the rice.
Mr. President, my name is Kelvin Debbie of Prime FM. It's one thing for the rice to be available in the warehouses, but there's another thing for the consumers to have access to the rice on the local market. Where it is right now is that even Liberians are cognizant that rice are in surplus quantity here at the warehouse, but the consumers do not come to the warehouses to buy. The biggest problem of the Liberian people is that there's inavailability of rice on the local market.
But those that invest in rice should put it on the local market, should come and buy. If you're a businessman, it's sad that you're not a businessman, you're a journalist. As a businessman, what is available on the market, if I wish to, I go get it and put it on the market. So the person that supplying you, wait for you to come and purchase. So if you have the strength to purchase and the price, the purchase price, you can make it available on the market. And that's why business people are here for, to come and buy their food and take it to the market so the market can buy it. So if people don't have the strength to come to the warehouse to buy and take it on the market, then those that have the strength to do so, they have to do so. So for rice to be on the market, people got to come and buy. You know what I'm saying? It's the process of making the market, making things available on the market. If we allow him to,
Last question.
If we allow this man,
One more question, please. Just one more question. We're going to another warehouse. Just one more question.
A couple of years ago, your government launched the Cocoa Rice in Liberia. Are there plans to ensure that Cocoa Rice comes back on the Liberia?
Oh, of course, Cocoa Rice is available. You just have to find it and buy it. It's available. It's available, and the reason the Cocoa Rice came is to make sure to stabilize the market. If you look around today, even in the villages, the purple rice are all in the villages, and there's no rice shortage in the villages. People have the perfect price, it's the same price, and rice available in all of those counties. Why in the capital? You understand? So, but again, you people have the responsibility to come to the vendors and the factories to make sure that what is available for the people, and then they can give you first-hand information, and those information can be given to our citizens. You understand? We are not in campaign, so there's no need to campaign. We are here to make our food available on the market, and since we've been here, food been available on the market, and this is why we're here. I came to verify, because when they started that there was no rice, I came here to this very place to make sure that rice were available, and the rice were available, but I asked him to do a buffer stock and to anticipate the market. And I showed that what we're seeing all this, so that he listened to the words. What we need to do is affordable now, but we need to purchase. It's the purchase strength. Those that have the purchase strength need to come. And what I heard, that even here, those that are accessing to come and buy, I learned that some of the reason that they're making the red price higher because of the little bottlenecks. Maybe when they come here, they charge them, how they call it security charge or what. I don't know if it's true, but if it is true, any security that people come here to buy food, and leaving the port, and they put a price on what they buy to charge them even to enter the port, there will be a consequence. So I just want to let them know, because we'll not tolerate anything that will hinder the growth of our people.
Thank you so much.
It is being done because of political reasons. They are creating a whole lot of nonsense for the program. They want to give the broken pieces. All right, so broken rice. All of Ghana dinner is that. Minister Square, when this government some people say importers will say, well, we buy the rice expensive, we gotta bring it, government got receipt and all of that.
The Minister of State is trying to get. How long you been here?
I've been here since the morning around 10.
What's holding you up to
What
now?
are they saying to you?
Since 10, it's after 12, almost 1.
No,
What's
we
going
gave you our paper, we pay already, but then they said we should wait.
How much you buy the rent for?
About $13.
How much are you going to sell?
Retail buying rent, what can we do?
How much will you sell for?
How much are you going to sell for if you're purchasing it for $13? They're accusing you of increasing the price up there.
Because of the transportation fare, so we have to increase our prices. And the shortage of rice here make some of us increase our prices. So for me, if I buy
Do you see shortage of rice in here?
No, out there, before I came here today. So
Where did you go?
where did I go?
Yeah, that you saw the shortage of rice as a stage.
I needed rice for my house and I couldn't get rice because I sell rice as well. And then I went to various marketplaces for buying rice like $3,000. So I decided to come here and join the people here so I can get some.
So you also sell rice up there, right?
Yeah.
How much are you going to sell it after buying it $13 from you? How much?
Normally we sell the rice about 2,000 plus, like 2,000, 250, and then we just get something on it.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
So you can see for yourself, folks. The government said there are a lot of rice stored in here. You can see it for yourself. In the warehouse of Funani. This is the Funani brothers. This is a warehouse. It's filled of rice here. So, Halishi, as we were saying earlier today, as you can see.
The reality is the importers themselves are asking for rice to be increased. The president and the government have said they don't want.
You are telling I'm flabbergasted, but I'm not. I know that most of them will not behave. You understand? It's a bad behavior.
So, Mr. President, are you disappointed?
I'm very disappointed. I'm very disappointed because the country that we all live, we strive for peace. We try to build our economy. To know that few people are getting on air and just making a reckless statement to the citizen. I'm very disappointed. You need to stop. You need to stop. Why will you lie to entire citizenry if you know that the commodity that they love is available, but you put yourself together and speak to the people that nothing is available? It's wrong. That's sabotage. And there's a consequence for trying to sabotage the country. That's wrong. You know? Because it's a waste of time. You're wasting people's time. You're wasting people's time. Those that are in the habit, they need to stop. Those that are in the habit, it's blackmail. It's blackmailing people, and it's wrong. You understand? Because we hear so many stories. When you come to the people, I need to speak when the message no, then you go on the air, oh, the person doing the person. We need to be straight. You know what I'm saying? We need to be straight. We need to be honest. You know, journalism is honesty. You know, it's giving information. Giving information to the world, to people, it has to be accurate. It's not something that you have to dilute, you know? So the truth is the truth. That's what journalism is all about. You know, yeah, some of us were inspired to be a journalist. Yeah, we did not go far. You know what I'm saying? We got into music. But everything that we did was to give the perfect and the exact news how it is. You know, every day, this is your own country. Anything happens to the country, you will be part of this country, you'll be inside. You know what I'm saying? So, you need to stop. You need to stop.
How you doing?
Before the president, this consignment just came just last week. And of course, they're still making more imports in country. And it is just clear that there is sufficient rice to go across the entire country. There is sufficient rice for the Liberian market.
The press, you have a responsibility to communicate this to our people.
Speaking to the press.
I'm saying it again.
President Weah is now speaking to the press.
Leave them. You have a responsibility to explain to our people that there is no rice shortage. Were you here for the 1979?
Sir.
There was some of you here, right?
Yes, sir.
You don't know what happened for rice business. So this is nothing to take lightly. And that's why people brought information and everybody wanted to scatter in 1979. We were the kids at that time. Nobody wanted to experience that again, for rice business. And that's why we're doing our best to make sure that the staple food is available. And we've been talking with the people. We're working very hard to make sure that there's no rice shortage here. Even when we leave power, we have our connections, we'll bring all our people to make sure that we get surplus rice in this country. So what you need to do is to always, when it comes to the rice issue here, it's not the politics. You don't know when to play politics. We're not campaigning. There's no campaign here. There's a governance process and you guys are responsible. And you're part of the governance process to give the actual message to our people. So people can panic. Rice shortage, you know what's that? If there's a rice shortage, people get hungry, they go to the street. So let us forget about politics. Yeah, you may not like me, I may not like you. It got nothing to do with the general or how they call it, the country. This is our country. You know what I'm saying? Because I know 2 years ago we had a meeting with all the rice importers. I told them we don't want rice shortage. Anything what you can do for rice to be available, even if it's surplus. You understand? I had to call it. But to hear journalists talking about the shortage of rice and all that things, it's wrong. It's wrong, gentlemen. We all have to be patriots, man.
Mr. President,
I'm very disappointed in the way you have to behave.
Mr. President,
let me be clear again. You say no rice available, rice available. You say the price of rice went up. It's not true. That's the bottom line. I said to the rice dealer, rice price will be this and it will never go down. You understand? And they all agree. So what you said, that the rice is expensive and it's not available, it's contrary to what we're seeing here. There's more rice and the price stayed the same. You understand? There's a comment minister behind me. If rice price went up, definitely we're going to discuss it. I know she know my side. You know what I'm saying? Even the rest dealer, they know. We sit on the table for more than 4 or 5 hours rest price stay the same, it will not go. If government want to do anything, then they have to what? Subsidize that. They have to make sure that the rest is available and affordable on the market in Liberia. So government will put a mechanism together. For I know rest price will not go up, whether we like it or not. If you're a minister, you're not able to stabilize rest price, then you can't be a minister. This is my topic. So when everybody making a rest price go up, how? But y'all need to communicate that to our people. Our people will not panic. This is not good. This is not good, gentlemen.
Mr. President, Obadiah Johnson again from Front Page Africa. Bulk of the rice consumed by Liberians are imported into the country. What can your government do to ensure food security, particularly about boosting the agricultural sector?
Well, you see a lot of investment in the agricultural sector. Now we need a patriot. We need a strong Liberian that will make Liberia plan their own rice, grow their own rice, and to make it affordable. You understand? I'm just the president. Everybody have a responsibility. Why don't everybody go to the farm to plan so we can see rice here? You know, but again, we bring our best. Just the other day I was in Dubai, and I spoke to our partners. They want to come so Liberia can grow our own rice, and we're working on that. And I'm sure in the near future, they get nothing to do with the agricultural minister also. Myself went on that because I believe that too much talking. You know, too much talking, and partner this, partner that, I'm not into it. So we spoke to our people from Dubai. They will come to make a rice available at all time, and they want the land to plant rice so Liberia can also produce their own rice, and that's why we're working on.
Take one more question. One more question for ERBC. No, one more question.
Mr. President, through the Commerce Ministry, what are some of the efforts will we make henceforth after this experience to avoid what we're experiencing currently? What are some of the efforts will we make after here?
Well, I think first of all, rice is available and affordable. The Commerce Minister will just communicate that to our people and make sure they ease the burden on our society. And this is our conversation all the time, you know, for everything to be affordable in the country, because this is a country that suffered before. Liberia suffered, we suffer, and people are still suffering. The most important commodity on the market is rice. It's supposed to be affordable and less expensive. You understand? So is that what we're doing? So the Commerce Minister, she knows our conversation. It's not, they know my side. My side is rice must be available and it must be affordable. You understand? And I'm sure they will make sure that rice is not expensive and rice will be in this country.
It will be on the regulatory end.
Definitely. That's what we expect. But again, gentlemen, again, please. And I wish, what Mr. Kevin here? Kevin, can you find him? Come right here. Yeah, you're my son. Kevin, this is your country. You know, I always said it to you, whether in politics or not. You understand? And the last time I heard your hand was begin. You need to, some behavior, you need to change it. You have a responsibility to your people to give them a message. The job you're doing is a very tedious job. It's a very good job. You understand? That's your career. But for your career to be good, you have to make sure that people admire what your utterance. So you need to go. Nobody says to promote the government is not doing well. But you need to ascertain. They run business, all of business. You eat rice, I eat rice. So if you hear that, oh, rice not affordable, or rice expensive, the first thing to do, come here to the rice dealer, find them. So they can explain to you. And when they explain to you, then you go to the public and say the right thing. You know, everybody making a statement, it's not good. Gentlemen, it's not good. So going forward, what are responsible? There's no rest today. Anything happen here, Kevin, where will you go? You got nowhere to go. This is Liberia. Remember, I spent 20-something years of my life abroad. I came right back here. They tell you that there's nowhere to go. Liberia is where we got. So we have to protect our heritage, and we have to make sure that all the things that were lacking, we need to start building it now. And that's what we're doing. So whether we oppositions or not, this is our country. Because your opposition say you rest. You understand? When your time comes, I'll be looking for you to make rent affordable and how to call it. So we need to make sure that we don't speak a way while people agitate. And this is not good. This is not good. All young people, this is not good. When people agitate, we digress. We want to continue to progress. You understand? So y'all have a responsibility as journalists. You see, I got a lot of friends among y'all. You may not see me again. The time you used to see me, you know, we would sit on the table, we talking. And you understand? We talking, you know what I'm talking. So, please.
So, Mr. President, are you disappointed?
Me?
Are you disappointed?
No, I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed that they said there was no rest available and it's expensive. That's why I'm disappointed. But it's not true. It's not true. So, gentlemen, please. We kept the conversation with the people 2 years ago. And I want to commend them. Because they promised me, Mr. President, there will be more rest, it will not be expensive. And that's what I see here. So maybe I should have communicated that with you after our meeting. But this is what happened. So please, you have a responsibility, please. You do what you have to do. You don't, if the government are good, you say the government are good. If the government is doing well, you say the government is doing well. You know, and that's why most of the journalists, I don't let people sugarcoat me, because I let them perform. You understand? If I'm bad, say you bad, so I can be better. You understand? So I beg you, we want peace in the country. We don't want protest or small protest. Somebody singing gospel, I had to sort of carry to the, how they call it, a protest. I don't want that. You understand? I don't want that.
Thank you, Mr. President. Thank you, Mr. President.